Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping into one of the world's most popular programming languages, Python. We're going to break down what it is, where it came from, and, why so many people absolutely love using it.
Okay, so let's just tackle a huge myth right out of the gate. A lot of people hear the word programming and they picture this impossibly complex thing, right? A skill that's just for super geniuses staring at endless lines of cryptic code. But what if I told you it really doesn't have to be that way?
And here is the proof. Look at this. This single line of code is often the very first thing a new programmer ever writes. And, well, it's pretty much plain English, isn't it? You're just telling the computer to print the words, "Hello World." This simple, readable idea is the absolute heart of what Python is all about.
And that's our first big topic, this whole idea of making programming easy. Python was built from the ground up with a gentle learning curve, designed to make coding accessible to, well, pretty much everyone.
Python is also what we call expressive. Just take this code, for example. It reads almost like a sentence in English. For every number in the range of 1 to 11, print that number. You don't have to be a coding expert to take a good guess at what that does. That intuitive, clean style is a huge reason why it's so popular.
But here's the thing. Python isn't just easy, it's also incredibly powerful. So let's get into its core strengths, or what I like to call its superpowers.
So what are these superpowers? First, it's interpreted, which just means it checks your code line by line, making it way easier to find and fix errors. It's cross-platform, so you can write code once and run it on Windows, Mac, Linux, you name it. It's also free and open source, which has built this massive global community that's improving it every single day. And finally, it's object-oriented, which is really just a fancy way of saying it helps you organize code into reusable, Lego-like blocks to build bigger and better things.
And one of its biggest advantages is this huge standard library. The best way to think about it is like a giant pre-stock toolbox. Need to work with text, do some math, or connect to the internet? Chances are there's already a tool in there for the job, which saves you from having to build everything from scratch.
Now, for a little bit of history, because you'll never guess where Python got its name. And I'll give you a hint. It has nothing to do with snakes and everything to do with comedy.
That's right. Its creator, Guido van Rossum, was a huge fan of the British comedy troupe Monty Python. He wanted a name that was short, unique, and just a little bit mysterious. And Python was perfect. So yeah, one of the world's most powerful programming languages is named after a comedy show. You gotta love that.
And over the last few decades, Python has evolved a ton. It kicked off in the early 90s, got its main features in version 1, and then became a real powerhouse with version 2. But the huge milestone for everyone using it today was Python 3, which cleaned up a lot of the old stuff and really shaped the modern language that we all use.
Okay, so we know it's easy to write. But what's actually going on when you hit run on a Python program? Let's peek behind the curtain and see how the magic actually happens.
It's really a simple three-step translation. First, your human-friendly code gets read and checked for errors. Then, it's translated into an intermediate language called bytecode. Finally, a program called the Python virtual machine takes over and acts as the final translator, executing that bytecode to make the computer do what you want. In that Python virtual machine we just talked about, that is the interpreter. Think of it like a live translator at the UN. It takes your high-level Python commands, one by one, and instantly translates them into the low-level ones and zeros that the computer's processor actually understands. It's the critical link that makes everything work.
Now, another bit of Python magic is how it handles computer memory. See, some languages are rigid. You have to figure out all your memory needs up front, and that's that. But Python is more like water. It's dynamic. It automatically assigns memory only when it's needed while the program is running. And the best part? You don't even have to think about it.
This whole automatic memory system is called garbage collection, and it's basically Python's own automatic cleanup crew. It's constantly scanning for memory that your program is done with, and then it swoops in and frees it up. This prevents a ton of potential errors and keeps things running smoothly, all without you lifting a finger.
So, to wrap things up, it's important to know that Python isn't just one single thing. It's so versatile that it has different versions or flavors, each designed to work with other major technologies.
The standard version, CPython, that's what most people are using. But what makes Python so cool is that it can wear different hats. Jython lets it run in the Java world. IronPython integrates it with Microsoft's .NET platform, and there's even one called PyPy that's built for pure speed. This chameleon-like ability to fit into almost any environment is a huge part of its power.
So, from its simple, readable style to its powerful features and just incredible versatility, Python has lowered the barrier to entry for millions of people. It proves that programming really can be for everyone. Which leaves us with a final thought. With a tool this accessible and this capable, the only real limit is our own imagination. What will we build with it next?